I'm explaining to Brenden that we're going to let him go around and explore the environment, let him feel the pebbles, the rocks, and go right down to the water. So he's got a pretty good idea of the landscape, and then he'll be able to map out how he wants to take the photographs.
Feeling the pebbles and rocks under my shoes while walking around, I would describe it as very rocky and rough. I can smell the sea. I like to feel the wind in my face and feel the spray coming from the ocean. To me, the environment is peaceful and relaxing. Hello, my name is Brenden Borellini. I was born with congenital deafness and blindness. When I was young, being disabled was frustrating. Not being able to hear the world around me, I didn't know what was happening. I've had to face a lot of difficulties, and I've struggled to overcome them all. When I started school, I was able to learn a great deal about the world by relying on my teachers and family. I gradually began to understand the world around me. Mastering fingerspelling and learning new skills helped me speed up my communication.
I don't know anyone who is as driven, motivated and inquisitive as Brenden is, and over the last 3 years I've got to know him really well. Whenever we come into a room, Brenden wants to know what is in the room, so he'll go and try and touch everything. And it was as a result of that the whole camera thing came up, because we have cameras everywhere here. We've got video cameras, we've got still cameras, Instamatics, SLRs. And it was always a bit of a joke. He'd pick up the camera and start clicking it and pointing around the place, and you know, you'd make a joke because he's blind. How is he going to see that? And it was out of that we thought, okay, let's not play a game anymore. Let's see if this is possible.
I can explore the technical parts of the camera by moving my fingers over the different settings and feeling the lens adjusting when I press the shutter button.
Brenden sees things in a very different way. He's got an amazing imagination. He's going to see those rocks, he's going to see that sea in a very different way to what we see.
I can get a sense of my surroundings, but when I'm taking the photos, I need some help guiding the camera in the right direction. I still have some difficulty getting a good shot right away.
He took hold of the camera and he put it up against his forehead rather than his eyes. And in Brenden's inevitable way, he became the artist. He became the person in control. This was all fine, and we enjoyed it, but there was a big gap. So what's Brenden seeing? And this led to our researching devices that would enable a photograph, a two-dimensional photograph, become a three-dimensional photograph, and he would be able to at least interpret the textures in that photograph.
I can recognise the elements of the image. I think it is very impressive to be able to feel the photos I have taken.
The tactile enhancer gives him a chance to see this image in a very different way to people who have got vision. And that makes it unique. That makes him a unique artist.